said the sky would never change, but now it bends, it feels so strange. The clouds drift slow, the color pale, like words we wrote that couldn't sail. Your coat still hangs beside the door, the sound of rain across the floor. Each drop a name I used to say, each echo farther every day. The world forgets the sound of you, but I still hum the note you knew. Voices fading blue, falling softly out of view. All the light you left behind still flickers somewhere in my mind. Voices fading blue, like the dawn forgetting who you were before the night began. Just shadows trying to understand. I walk the line between asleep and what the heart decides to keep. Your laughter drifts, a broken chord across a dream I can't afford. The air tastes cold, the window hums. I count the beats before it comes. The silence fills the room again, and I remember where we've been at. Try to speak, the sound won't stay. It slips like smoke and fades away. Voices fading blue, like the waves that once we knew. Every call I make to you returns as whispers in the dew. Voices fading blue, turning distant, cold and true. I reach for warmth that isn't there and find your ghost in empty air. The night returns, the lights all blur. I still remember who you were. The stars hang low, they never move, just distant eyes that disapprove. I whisper low into the dark, a name that barely leaves a mark. It drifts away, it finds the sea and carries half of what was me. Voices fading blue, but I keep calling through. Every sound that used to stay now folds itself and walks away. Voices fading blue, leaving nothing left to do. I close my eyes, the air turns thin, and let the quiet draw me in. Voices fading blue, but I still sing for you. Even if the sound decays, it lives inside the songs I play. Voices fading blue, but something old, something true still burns where your shadow lay and guides me slowly toward the day. The clock still ticks, but not for me. Each second just repeats your name. I drink the light from empty screens, pretending nothing changed. I touch the air you used to fill. It trembles like it knows you still. Every room keeps holding on to something that's already gone. The quiet hurts more than the sound when love's no longer found. shadow moves through every song. The radio still hums along. I trace your words in steamed up glass. They fade before I can ask. I sleep with ghosts that never rest. They know your shape, they know the rest. I try to breathe the night away, but nothing keeps the dark at bay. I walk the streets that we once knew. They flicker faint in shades of blue. Each traffic light a lullaby for promises that learn to die. After the silence fell, the stars forgot to burn. I whispered to the past, but no one will return. After the silence fell, the city lost its glow. The world keeps turning slow, but I can't let you go. I keep your letters in a drawer, but paper doesn't feel like more. The ink still bleeds, the words still fight to pull me through another night. I close my eyes to see your face, reflections built of empty space. The dream repeats the same goodbye, and I just watch it pass me by. There's a weight where you once lay, a silence I can't throw away. You taught me how to fall, to stay and disappear the same old way. After the silence fell, I still can hear your breath. It hides between the bells that toll for what was left. After the silence fell, I learned to talk to pain. It answers back in whispers that sound just like your name. You never said it out loud, but silence told the truth. I watched the colors drain away, and nothing looked like you. We built a house of whispered plans, but paper walls don't stand. Now every room remembers you, and dust that coats my hands. Every breath I take feels borrowed from a life we left behind. You were the last light left in me, a flicker I could barely see. I reach across the static night, but you fade into the sea. You were the last light left in me, and now I only dream in gray. The world keeps turning quietly as I dissolve. waves that never sound the same. I stare at walls that used to speak and hear the hum of static pain. You took the future when you left, and time won't start again. I light a match and watch it die. It feels like us, like last July. The dark returns, it feels like truth. The last light left was you. You were the last light left in me, a warmth I couldn't save. Now everything is quiet ash, and every hope a grave. You were the last light left in me, still glowing, faint and far. I close my eyes and follow it wherever shadows are. It's 4 a.m. and the stars are gone. The night still hums, but I move on. The air is blue, the world half awake, and I still feel the ache you make. I touch the chair you used to take. It's cold as glass, it doesn't break. Your shadow fades against the wall, and I can't tell if you're there at all. Every breath feels out of place, every echo holds your face. The last light before dawn burns the edge of where you're gone. I stand between the night and day and watch the colors slip away. The last light before dawn still holds the dream we built upon. But when the morning pulls me through, there's no more me, there's no more you. The scent of rain won't wash away. I keep the lamp a little dim. Pretend you're home, pretend it's him. The silence hums a broken chord. The room forgets what love was for. And when I blink, I almost see the way you smiled and turned from me. All the windows hum your tune. The dawn comes slow too soon. The last light before dawn burns the edge of where you're gone. The sky turns pale, the shadows stay. The night won't let me drift away. The last light before dawn still whispers everything undone. I reach for warmth that isn't true and touch the space that once was you. The birds begin to split the sky. I never meant to stay this long, but grief rewrites its own old song. I see your code, I see your key, I see the life that's leaving me. I whisper low, I say your name, but every sound just feels the same. The last light before dawn tells me love is never gone. It fades, it bends, it disappears, but still it shines through all the years. The last light before dawn plays the song we dreamt. last light before dawn burns away what I leaned on. The air turns gold, the night is gone, but I keep hearing your old song. The last light before dawn knows the shape of what went wrong, and as the day begins to bloom, I fade away inside your room. The city slept, but not our eyes. We talked in half-forgotten lies. Your voice was trembling, slow and small, as if you knew you'd fade it all. The window fogged with every word, a map of things we never heard. I traced the shapes until they bled. The night was louder than we said. I felt the hours bend and break. Inside the dark we didn't make. The night we stayed awake still hums inside my chest. We built a world of quiet, then tore apart the rest. The night we stayed awake, your eyes refused to lie. We whispered love like secrets we meant to let die. Your hand grew cold, the light grew thin. I learned how silence can begin. You smile like someone leaving slow, already halfway gone, I know. I watched the dawn erase the blue. It looked like mercy, felt like you. You said tomorrow feels the same, and never spoke my name. I tried to keep the moment still, but time keeps breaking what I will. Every sunrise sounds like rain, reminding me of what remained. The night we stayed awake, your shadow stayed behind. It crawls across my ceiling each time I close my mind. The night we stayed awake, I thought I'd feel you fade, but ghosts don't need to leave. They learn where hearts are made. Now every night becomes the same, a quiet loop without your name. The lights outside all hum in tune, the sound of lost beneath the moon. I keep your voice inside my head, replaying things we never said. The dark remembers what I hide and keeps you on the other side. The clock forgets to tick for me, the air forgets to move. I only know you're really gone because there's nothing left to prove. The night we stayed awake still burns beneath my skin, a dream that never ended, a wound that won't begin. The night we stayed awake, the world was small and true, and every time I close my eyes I stay awake for you. There's a field where you said goodbye. The grass was gold the sky was dry, the air was thin, the day stood still. And I remember how that felt unreal. You looked away, I turned to hide the fear that bloomed. I couldn't fight, now every dusk the shadows grow, and I still stand where memories go. And the wind repeats what we once said, 1,000 echoes in my head. In the field where you said goodbye, I keep returning, I don't know why. Your voice still drifts across the plain, a ghost that whispers through my pain. And I can't move, I can't erase the way you looked, your empty face. The earth remembers every tear, even when you're not here. The air is cold, the light turns gray, the same old clouds drift the same old way. I talk to you though no one hears. The wind replies with all my fears. I trace your name in lines of dust. The ground still smells like broken trust. And though the stars begin to rise, I feel your shadow fill the skies. And every night the silence stays, repeating all the things you'd say. In the field where you said goodbye, time has lost its will to try. Your voice still lingers in the rain, 1,000 drops that spell your name. I close my eyes, I see your hand reaching through what I can't stand. You fade again, I fade with you, like morning light that never The night comes down, the crickets sing. I wear your loss like a fragile ring. The field is dark, the world asleep, but I still sow what I can't keep. The wind moves slow, the earth sighs deep, a promise broken too far to reach. I try to leave, but I remain bound by roots of silent pain. In the field where you said goodbye, the stars fall down from the sky. The grass is wet, the soil is bare, but I still feel that you were there. I call your name, the air replies, the gentle sound that slowly dies. And though the dawn begins to show, my heart is buried far below. In the field where you said goodbye, I still wait though years go by. Your shadow moves, your scent remains, a quiet ghost in golden plains. The world has turned, the flowers die, but still I stand beneath the sky. The field is gone, but I still see the part of you that lives in me. The messages don't sound the same. I read your words but feel no flame. The quiet grows inside my chest. You talking light but I hear less. The walls remember how you breathe. The nights when neither one could leave. Now echoes fill the space you took, and I'm the ghost in every look. If silence had a shape, it would be you walking away. The distance between our hearts is wider than the stars. We try to touch but fall apart. You're near but still so far. The distance between our hearts, a shadow in the dark. I reach through static, find your name, but nothing sounds the same. We used to dream in silver tones, now everything's just monochrome. The laughter turned to empty chords, and I can't find what we were for. You talking light, I can't decode. Our time just flickers, then implodes. 1,000 texts that fade like rain. They fall but never reach again. Every pulse reminds me slow of how it felt to let you go. Your voice repeats, distorted, small. I'm here, I'm fine, that's all. The distance between our hearts still grows when we don't start. You smile, but I can see the mark of everything we are. The distance between our hearts, no map can find that part. I try to call, but all I hear are echoes made of fear. You stand beside me in the room, but everything feels out of tune. Your eyes reflect another day where I was gone too far away. If love was built on fragile threads, we cut them all with words unsaid. I watch you breathe, I count to 10, and know we won't begin again. The distance between our hearts has torn the world apart. No matter how I play this song, you fade before it starts. The distance between our hearts, the sound of breaking stars. You're everywhere yet never near. Just silence I can't clear. Still remember how you used to start. There's water on the windowsill. The storm is past, the world stands still. Your coffee cup is half awake. A shadow stain the light can't shake. I watch the sky turn silver gray. The scent of you won't wash away. Each droplet hums the same refrain, a quiet song that spells your name. Every sound reminds me slow that love is just what rain lets go. When the rain forgets my name, will the clouds still fall the same? Will you hear me through the storm, or find another heart to warm? When the rain forgets my name, will the silence take the blame? I call to you through endless blue, but echoes fade. There's nothing new. I walk the road the storm has cleaned, barefoot ghost of what has been. The sky sky reflects the life we lost in puddles deep with quiet frost. The thunder fades, the air is thin. I hear your voice beneath my skin, and though the daylight breaks into the gray, remains the gray of you. And every drop against the pane repeats your vow, repeats my pain. When the rain forgets my name, will the wind erase the flame? Will the sky still speak in gray of words we meant but couldn't say? When the rain forgets my name, will it fall or feel the same? I watch it blur the glass inside, each drop a small unfinished goodbye. The evening burns behind the trees. The wind grows tired, forgets the leaves. I count the moments you were near, in raindrops that no longer hear. The light refracts, the color bends like promises that had no end. I whisper once into the rain, but all it does is say my pain. When the rain forgets my name, will it wash away the same? All the footprints, all the cries, lost beneath indifferent skies. When the rain forgets my name, I'll still love you all the same. Even if the clouds don't care, I'll find your face still hanging there. When the rain forgets my name and divide hides the pain, I'll walk beneath the silver hue, still dreaming I belong to you. When the rain forgets my name, it will never feel the same. For even when the storms are through, I'll always be a part of you. You left your coat on the broken chair, the scent still hanging in the air. I'll walk in circles, count the light from windows dying into night. The street is wet, the time is slow, the clocks all tick but never go. Your name still hides behind my teeth like something I can't ever speak. The past keeps asking where I am. I whisper back, I don't understand. I forgot how to feel since you turned into a ghost. I keep pretending that it heals, but pain's what I know the most. I forgot how to feel, and that's the cruelest part. You took the fire, left me steel, and now I'm just the dark. I watch the static on the screen, replay your shadow in between. Each pixel hums your last goodbye, a loop of tears that never dry. The walls are thin, the noise comes through, but every sound reminds of you. My body moves, but I don't breathe. The air's too heavy to believe. fade, like love that never made the grade. I forgot how to feel, like my heart's behind the glass. I see the world but not what's real. I only touch what doesn't last. I forgot how to feel, the silence takes control. You left your echo where I kneel and called it beautiful. I dream of oceans made of sound, where all our words just fall and drown. I dive until my lungs collapse, and still you never answer back. There's no goodbye, there's no release, just noise that settles into peace. The cold becomes my only friend, and warmth's too far to find again. Forgot how to feel, you burned it when you left. The ashes still are glowing faint inside my hollow chest. I forgot how to feel, but I remember you, the way you smiled in the dark before the light withdrew. Maybe forgetting is the only way to heal. You used to call me every night, your voice a map of tiny lights. Now static fills the space between the things we said, the things we mean. I talk to echoes on the line, they answer slow, they sound like mine. I never know what fades, what stays, I only count the empty days. Silence wears your shape again, it fits me like a second skin. When the distance learned my name, it whispered it to you. You turned around but didn't stay, just vanished from the view. When the distance learned my name, the stars forgot their place. I called for you through static rain, but only heard my trace. Fade before they start. I pour the light into my heart. It flickers, hums, then disappears, like everything from other years. Your laughter haunts the silver screen. I see you there, but in between the frames I'm gone. The film rewinds to moments love no longer fight. I built a world from half a sound. I lost the road, lost the ground. Every word we didn't say still burns the dark. When the distance learned my name, it carved it in the snow. Oh, you looked once more, then turned to fade, like ghosts that never know. When the distance learned my name, the night began to bloom. You left behind your shadows, weight still heavy in my room. I sleep beside the empty sound. The world still turns, but I stay bound. The mirror breathes, the windows ache, with all the shapes we couldn't make. You said the sky would hold our vows, but clouds forget they're learning how. The rain repeats your quiet tone, 1,000 ways to say alone. I count the seconds softly fall. A choir of clocks along the wall, they sing your name but out of time. A broken distant rhyme. When the distance learned my name, it carried you away. Now every dawn that finds my face just feels like yesterday. When the distance learned my name, the echo called it true. It taught the dark to speak in tones that sound a lot like you. I found your sweater in the dark. Still smells like rain and city sparks. The clock is slow, the world is thin. I breathe you out, then back again. The mirror fogs with words unsaid. I trace your name, it fades instead. Your shadow lingers near the door, but you don't live here anymore. The silence hums your melody, a song that used to comfort me. Ghosts don't say goodbye, they just fade. They just sigh. You left without a sound, and I still can't turn around. Ghosts don't say goodbye, they just learn to lie. Pretend they're gone for good, while I'm lost where you stood. The streetlights hum, the air stands still. I chase your name against my will. Each step I take, it disappears. 1,000 nights, 1,000 fears. You used to say we'd never break, but promises are easy to fake. Now echoes dance in empty halls where love once painted on the walls. I try to speak, but sound won't stay. It drifts like smoke and fades away. You haunt the rooms I can't forget. Your silence hums like old regret. Ghosts don't say goodbye, they linger when you cry. I keep pretending you'll return, but ashes never burn. Ghosts don't say goodbye, they whisper soft and loud. You're gone, but still I feel your breath beneath the steel. I dream you standing in the rain, still calling out my name in vain. The light behind you turns to snow, and I can't tell you what I know. The days collapse, the nights decay. The color drains and slips away. Your laughter hides in old replays that I still watch on lonely days. I'm standing still, you're moving fast. The future swallows all our past, and though I know you're really gone, my heart keeps humming your old song. Ghosts don't say goodbye, they just haunt and hide. You left without a sound, but I'm still breaking down. Ghosts don't say goodbye, they fade into the sky. And though your voice is gone, the silence plays it on. chair still holds your weight. I talk to shadows on the floor, they answer far too late. I trace the places you once stood, the corners where you dream. It's quiet now, but underneath the silence starts to scream. There's a rhythm in the grief, a heartbeat I can't leave. The shape of your absence still fits inside my skin. I wear it when I'm sleeping, I breathe it back again. The shape of your absence is carved in every sound. I walk through empty rooms where your voice still hangs around. I built a home from broken light, where every crack remembers. The fire burns but doesn't warm, just counts the fallen embers. The photographs don't change their hue, they stare like open eyes. I've learned that love can disappear and still not say goodbye. I try to lose you in the rain, but water knows your name. It runs along my fingertips and whispers just the same. The shape of your absence still moves beneath the sound. It fills the space between my thoughts, it never lets me drown. The shape of your absence is colder than it seems. It hides behind my laughter, it lives inside my dreams. I watch the night consume the glass, the street lights blur like tears, each one a wish that never was, still shining through the years. I hum the song you used to love, the notes fall out of tune. I'm still the person that you left, but older like the moon. Your voice repeats in radio waves, I turn the dial to pain. Every station sounds the same. Your name, your name, your shape of your absence still lies beside my bed. It whispers in the quiet, the things we left unsaid. The shape of your absence won't let the morning through, and every day begins again with me still missing you. I walked past the old front door today. The paint was chipped, the wood decayed, but in the silence I swear I heard your laughter echo every word. The curtains faded, the windows cracked, our dreams are ghosts that won't come back. I touched the walls, they felt like skin, holding secrets we lived within. Love doesn't vanish, it just changes shape, like shadows linger long after day. crumble, I don't know why. I swear they bloom when you are near, but now they wither year by year. If walls could speak, they'd tell the tale of promises built that couldn't prevail. I see your coat still by the chair, like you'll return, like you'll be there. But years have passed, and yet I find I'm living in that house inside my mind. And I'm still standing in that house we lined, searching for the pieces I'll never find. The doors still slam with the weight of storms, but they don't keep my heart warm. I'm trapped inside, though I moved outside that house we left when our love died. Sometimes I dream you're walking through, opening rooms I locked from you. You turn and smile, but when I wake, the house is silent, the dream will break. And I'm still standing in that house we lied, chasing after ghosts that aren't so kind. The lights are on, but no one stays, just empty echoes of better days. So if you ever pass that broken place and see the cracks time can't erase, know I still live there, though I'm not alive, in the house we left where our love died. I watch the night stretch wide and far, counting hours between each star. Your name still floats inside the air, a quiet ghost that isn't there. The wind remembers what we said, but keeps it buried soft instead. The world has learned to turn without, while I stay lost in what ran out. And time just hums its lonely tune, a silver echo under moon. In the silence between stars, I still reach for where you are. Every breath a frozen plea, every light too far for me. In the silence between stars, I still trace your old guitar, notes that fade before they fall, love that answers no one's call. The fields lie bare, the air is thin. I feel you move beneath my skin. The night is long, the wind is weak. Your voice returns but doesn't speak. I keep the lamp too dim to see, afraid of what the dark might The dawn begins, the sky turns gray, the stars retreat, they slip away. But even when their glow has died, I feel you burning deep inside. The wind still shakes the fragile trees, I hear your voice in every breeze. The world forgets, but I remain a keeper of remembered pain. In the silence between stars, I still know just who you are. Every thought a spark too small to light the dark, to break the fall. In the silence between stars, I can't tell how far you are. I close my eyes, the sky turns cold, but love stays quiet, brave and old. In the silence between stars, I still reach, I still scar. Every night the same refrain, calling softly through the rain. In the silence between stars, I keep wishing where you are. The sky stands empty, still and true, but I still shine because of you. I keep your picture by the light, it fades a little more each night. Your eyes still look the same in gray, but time keeps pulling you away. The walls still hum your favorite tune, I hum it back to empty rooms. The air is thin, my voice is weak, I whisper where you used to speak. The silence settles on my skin, a weight that never lets me in. I stand where you used to be, where the air was sweet, now it just bleeds. Every sound is a memory, every breath a broken key. I stand where you used to breathe, between the ghost and what I need. Your name still hangs an empty heat, a word that never found its beat. The rain still falls through static glass, I count the drops, I count the past. The city hums its lonely prayer, and still I feel you everywhere. I try to move but can't begin, the night won't let the day come in. My shadow walks where yours once stood and calls your name misunderstood. You're gone but not erased, I feel you in the space. The sound of what we used to be still flickers quietly. I stand where you used to be, and all the air turns cold on me. Your warmth still hides in every song seconds slip, you slip behind. I chase your voice through distant calls, but all I find are empty halls. The wind repeats what I can't say. I'm fine, it lies, then fades away. If love was meant to fade to dust, then why does mine still feel like trust? You were my pause, my breath, my rest, the quiet heartbeat in my chest. Now even breathing feels untrue. Each breath still reaches out for you. I stand where you used to breathe, between the pain and disbelief. The stars look down and don't recall that you were here at all. I stand where you used to breathe, until there's none of me. The world keeps turning slow and wide. I stay on your side. I still breathe where you don't. I still breathe where you don't. I stood by the shore where the silence grew. The wind carried whispers that once were you. The world was still, the clouds hung low, and time forgot the way to go. You said the tide would bring you home, but I've been counting waves alone. The light is gray, the sound is thin. The ocean knows where I have been, and I can't tell if it's the rain or if the sea just hides my pain. Echoes in the water call your name. I reach but nothing feels the same. Every drop reminds me how you slipped away, but I don't know how. Echoes in the water soft and wide. Your voice still moves beneath the tide. The shore is empty, I remain, listening for you in the rain. I walk through mist that hides the sky. Each breath I take feels like goodbye. The current pulls where shadows sleep. Your memory sinks the water deep. You used to laugh when storms would fall. Now thunder doesn't sound at all. It's quiet here, it's hollow too. The sea forgot, but I still do. And I can't tell if it's the rain or just the echo of your name. Echoes in the water call your name. I reach but nothing feels the same. Every drop reminds me how you slipped away, but I don't know how. Echoes in the water cold and near. Your face appears then disappears. I fall beneath the waves I made, trying to find the love that stays. The night is long, the sky is torn, a ghost of dawn that feels unborn. I speak your name, the water shakes, it knows the promises love breaks. I see reflections, but they lie, they break apart before my eyes. The shore recedes, I start to drift, your voice becomes the final gift. Echoes in the water call my name. I'm not the same, I'm not the same. The world is blue, the waves confess the love that drowned in loneliness. Echoes in the water soft and slow, they tell me what I'll Echoes in the water fade away, carrying all I couldn't say. The tide retreats, the world is bare, but I still feel you everywhere. Echoes in the water soft and wide, you disappear beneath the tide. I whisper once and then it's gone, but still the echo lingers on. The lights are low, the room still hums, the clock repeats what we've become. I try to speak, but words won't start. They tremble somewhere near my heart. You left your cup beside the sink, half cold, untouched. I watch, I think of every time I almost spoke, then swallowed silence like it broke. The truth was small, but it could bleed, and fear was louder than my need. Everything I couldn't say still lives between the lines. It echoes in the spaces that time can't realign. Everything I couldn't say is written in the air, a language made of longing for someone not still there. I kept your messages unread like holy words the ghosts have said. The glow still burns against my skin, a memory I live within. I walk through halls that hum your sound, each step a thought I never found. The silence folds around my chest, a fragile truth I can't confess. If I could turn the moment back, erase the calm, reveal the crack, I'd let my heart unlearn the fear and tell you what you needed to hear. Everything I couldn't say still beats beneath my skin. It waits for you in quiet rooms where endings still begin. Everything I couldn't say keeps calling through the dark. It flickers like a dying flame that once was called a spark. The nights grow long, the walls grow thin. I trace the place your smile had been. The stars still hum the same old song, but I can't sing along. The mirror shows the same old me, but empty where your light should be. I close my eyes to feel you near, but even dreams forget you here. The things I never said out loud hang heavy in the cloud. They fall as rain upon my face, reminding me what I erased. Everything I couldn't say still circles in my mind. It writes your name in thunder, then leaves no trace behind. Everything I couldn't say was love I couldn't show, and now the quiet answers me. It's time to let you go. lights are low, the city hums. I trace your name on my trembling thumbs. We used to laugh beneath this glow. Now all I hear is the undertow. You said don't wait, just let me be, but you still haunt my melody. Your shadow moves across the floor. I blink and you're not there no more. Time bends but won't rewind. You're just a frame inside my mind. You're fading through the glass like smoke I can't hold fast. The world keeps turning slow, but I can't let you go. You're fading through the glass. The night reflects our past. I reach but every trace just disappears in space. The rain draws rivers down the pane. They look like roads that lead to pain. I see your face in every glare and swear your voice still lingers there. The static hum inside my chest reminds me what I can't confess, that even if the years erase, I'd still go blind to see your face. Every dream replays the scene where we stood between the in-betweens. I say your name, it doesn't stay. It melts like frost at break of day. You're fading through the glass, and I can't find my past. The color drains from view and turns to shades of blue. You're fading through the glass, and nothing seems to last. My heart repeats your tune, then falls apart too soon. I walk the streets where we began. The signs still glow, the same old plan, but every word the city speaks feels hollow now. It slowly leaks. Your laughter hides behind the noise, the ghost of all our shattered joys. I talk to echoes, plead with air, pretend that somehow you still care. There's nothing left to understand. I'm reaching out with empty hands. The mirror shows a stranger's face. I lost myself inside your space. You're fading through